So happy Friday, viewers. As you can see, I've got this fluffy microphone. As someone commented on my last YouTube video saying it would be much better with a microphone, so go on. Well, in fact, I've got two, in case I've had a guest at some point sit next to me for a podcast. So let me just clip it in somewhere. Where do we? There we go. So I turn down the heat a notch. So today we're gonna conduct the experiment. I've got the Plasencia Alma del Fuego for today's smoke. And what I will try and do, I find that New Worlds are usually quite spicy, peppery. So the plan is, after the last few Cubans that I lit with cedar sticks, and they seemed a lot more mellow than I guess they would normally be, I'll try like this with the cedar sticks and see where we are. Because the guy himself, I think it's a total size, but it's box breast. Not sure how much of it you can see. Quite well packed. I smoked a few Plasencias in my time. Usually a decent smoke. Sort of a safe bet when it comes to Cubans. So let's see where we are. I'm going to go with a punch again. There we go. Now to light it. As you can see, I'm not still far from being any good in lighting them. And just in case I run out of sticks, because I've only got 1.5, I do have some matches, so we should be okay. It is a little spicy, but not too bad. Great draw. I don't think that sticks had quite the same effect as it did on the Cubans, but definitely for Cubans, if I can help it, there will always be matches or cedar sticks. It's just different experience altogether. Adds to the ritual a little bit more. You're taking time more to sort of light it, and it's just a longer process, but definitely makes a difference. So please do try it if you can. It is quite spicy. Jeez. Not in a bad way, but a much different to most Cubans that I've smoked. They sort of start off mellow and get a bit spicier towards the end, second or third. But this one starts off punchy. It took me quite some time today to pick the cigar. I was going to smoke AJ Fernandez New World. I sort of looked at it and near enough went with it. Then I put it in our group chat to our expert, Adam, what are they like? And he didn't convince me, so I didn't go for that. Then I was half sort of sold on about 3 Rocky Patels, maybe one of those. But then again, I'm not quite sure on that. And then I pulled out Kuwait USA number 52, and I was just about running with it. And I don't even know why. I just seen this Plasencia. I thought, yeah, let's go for the Plasencia. Experiment, try the light in the cedar sticks, see what it does. It's quite clear it didn't have a desired effect, but hey ho, only one way to find out. So I found out the hard way. Don't fall for the same trick. Not a bad cigar. Lovely draw. A little spicy, but we'll see how it develops. So we'll smoke some of it and get back to you soon. So we're a few minutes into the cigar. So we're a few minutes into the cigar. It has mellowed down a little bit. It's not as peppery, not as punchy. So I survived the first bit and got rewarded for it. So all is good there. So Christmas now next week. What are you guys smoking? Anyone got anything nice tucked away? Keep it for Christmas smoke? Anything special for any one of you? I think I've got, what do I have? Of something a bit more special. I might smoke maybe a Churchill, Romeo and Juliet. Churchill. I do have Trinidad Esmeralda. Apparently that's a really, really good smoke. So I'm not sure whether to smoke that Christmas time or maybe New Year's. I don't know. Or keep it for my birthday. My birthday is 4th of January, so I'm half. Do I smoke it or do I keep it for a birthday? I don't know. What else do I have? I have a couple of nice Partagas. Maduro number 3, I think. What else? I do have Partagas Blue, I believe it's called the Majestic, so I will definitely smoke some of those over the festive period. I'm not quite sure in what order, but let me know what you guys are looking to smoke. What nice cigars have you got tucked away, waiting for the big day? And you never know, we might find some cigars under the Christmas tree, so that could be our Christmas cigars. Hopefully, be a nice change from socks and link sets. We have got our meet. I'm not sure if I mentioned in a previous video, 29th of December. Same place as always. It's all booked up. So if you can come, 5 p.m. 29th, it's a Monday, but most of us are broke up until the new year. So we will be going for a smoke, festive smoke. So again, probably some nice smokes there to be had. So yeah, if you can join us, please do. I will probably not ramble much on today's video. I'm really tired this week. I've had flu or whatever else it was doing rounds. It was pretty bad Monday, so I skipped the gym. I thought I'll just give it a day off, go on a Tuesday. I woke up Tuesday, it was even worse, but me being me, I couldn't stop. I went to the gym anyway, just some light work. Wednesday was even worse again, so just sort of today is a Thursday when I feel more myself. Nose is still a bit runny, but other than that, I feel okay-ish. So trying to fix it with a cigar. Not advising some decisions, I know, but when you love cigars and you've not had one for a few days, it's a must. So hopefully the audio quality is now better with the microphone. As I said, I've got two, so with a bit of luck, at some point we will do some sort of podcast. Maybe one of the boys will join me in my studio. I might fit a chair in there. Hopefully Matt or Carl, they're a bit smaller, a 4 foot at a push, so they might fit quite nice in there. But as for a cigar, not a bad cigar. I don't think I'd buy again. I've smoked worse cigars, but I'm not quite sure on this. Plasencia is usually a good cigar. Smoked a few really nice ones, but this one I'm not quite sure why it's just not quite up to my liking, not up my street. But I'll give it a shot to see if it fixes up. Given I smoke a bit more of it towards the end, it did lose a bit of spice. So yeah, it does develop when you smoke it. So see where we are. If there's any big developments or changes, I will add it later on. But as for now, cheerio, and I shall see you in a few days. Bye now.